Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I've got a story for you that's equal parts unexpected, funny, and just a little bit awkward. Imagine this: two university guys, flatmates, living their best dorm life. Late night gaming, Netflix binges, and endless laughs. But what happens when one of them starts noticing things about the other? Well, let's just say things get a bit revealing. Stick around, because this story takes a turn you probably won't see coming. It's a mix of humor, curiosity, and a friendship that's about to cross into uncharted territory. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. My flatmate is Hughie. To give you some context, I live in university dorms, and we're both 19-year-old guys. I'd known this particular flatmate for about a year before we moved in together, mostly through socials and group outings with mutual friends. So, when I saw him lugging his stuff into the flat on move-in day, I thought, this is cool, someone I already know and get along with. He's a pretty laid-back, cool guy, so I was glad to have him as a flatmate. Fast forward a few months, and we've become really good friends. We hang out all the time, watching movies, playing games, grabbing coffee, or just wandering around campus aimlessly. It's one of those easy, comfortable friendships where you can chill in each other's rooms for hours without it feeling awkward. Now, here's where things took a turn. One evening, we were sitting in my room watching a series on Netflix. Out of nowhere, he announced that he was going to shower before another flatmate used up all the hot water. He grabbed his towel, disappeared down the hallway, and came back a little while later, wearing only the towel around his waist. This wasn't unusual. I'd seen him like this plenty of times. But this time was different. After rummaging through his wardrobe, he started getting dressed behind the wardrobe door. Nothing out of the ordinary there. But when he stepped out, he wasn't wearing his usual sweatpants or pajama bottoms. Instead, it was just boxers. The first thing that caught my eye, unintentionally, I swear, was his, bulge. And not just your average one. It was, let's just say, impossible to miss. Add that to the fact that this guy is ridiculously handsome, with an incredible build, and, well, something clicked in my head. I tried to play it cool as he asked, "Is it fine if I just wear boxers around you?" I casually replied, "Yeah, of course, that's fine." On the inside, though, my mind was racing. After that, it became a bit of a pattern. Whenever we'd hang out, he'd either wear just his boxers or sweatpants, very obviously without anything underneath. At first, I thought maybe it was coincidence, but it went on for a week, and I couldn't help but notice. I started sneaking glances when I thought he wasn't looking, but let's be honest, it was hard not to notice. Then came the night it all came to a head. We were in his room playing games, and I lost a match. The thing is, I lost because my focus wasn't on the screen. It was on him. Specifically, his, situation down below. He must have caught me looking because he suddenly started laughing and said, "Mate, did you lose because you were staring at my junk?" I froze, caught red-handed. There was no point denying it, so I just shrugged and laughed it off. I mean, it was in my peripheral vision, and it's kind of hard to ignore. He grinned, clearly amused, and leaned back in his chair. "So, what about it caught your eye?" I hesitated for a second, but then I figured, why not just own it? So I told him the truth. "It's ridiculously big." He chuckled and said, "Yeah, I'm quite the shower, and a bit of a grower too, to be fair." As he said this, he subtly adjusted himself, and I saw his bulge bounce. It was a moment of pure, unfiltered male sexuality. I couldn't help but stare, my jaw dropping slightly. "Grower? Huh? It seems pretty big already," I managed to stammer. He grinned, a mischievous glint in his eye. "Yeah, puppy. I'm about 6 inches soft and 8.5 hard." I was speechless. I'd never seen anything like it. "Wanna see?" he asked, a challenge in his voice. I nodded, my face flushed. He pulled down his boxers, revealing his massive, throbbing member. It hung there, heavy and impressive. He swung it gently, a playful smirk on his face. "See, I wasn't lying, he said. I was mesmerized. I wanted to touch it, to feel it. But before I could, a knock on the door interrupted us. As he pulled up his boxers, he promised, "I'll let you feel it after the break. Maybe even see it hard." It's been a week since that encounter, and the Easter break is finally over. Tomorrow, I'll be back at the flat, and I can't help but wonder if he'll keep his promise. I'm still amazed by the size of that thing. I can't wait to see it again, and maybe even feel it.